As business owners, we like to consider ourselves as busy people. But I have never met anyone busier than my next guest, Jennifer Davis, who, along with her husband Dan, raised 10 children while building a $20 million software business. How did she do it? Jennifer explains it all in her book, Living Exponentially. I want to talk about your company a little bit and the success journey. And I want to start with, my understanding is Davisware software was founded in 1988. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And what were you guys doing just prior to that? What did your life look like then?
Yeah, so I was in high school, so that's
awesome.
Very fun fact. So it's so we started the business. My husband was 22 and I was 17. So Davisware is my adult life in whole, and as you think about that, that makes it very interesting because this is all I've ever known. And so I think part of the idea of the exponential mindset is that I didn't know any differently. I didn't have extra money. We didn't have extra time. So we just had to solve everything on our own and had to be just creative problem solvers from the get-go.
And what was the market need that you guys created Davisware to solve?
Yeah, absolutely. So my husband's brother was in the HVAC business. That's where it all began. So his brother had hired me to help my husband actually work on the software. My husband was a developer, in school to be a developer. We were both children. And, he was using a product and, didn't like some of the features that were there and had looked to his brother to kind of, mimic the things he liked and create something a little bit different. So, it really came out of a family need. And we both came from family businesses. So I think, that was a natural place for us to land in spite of it wasn't really where I was headed. I was going to go be an elementary school teacher, probably a kindergarten teacher was what I thought my life aspiration was.
Interesting. Now, a little known secret, I once worked as an HVAC technician. About the age that you and your husband were when you started your company. So I know a little bit about it. I'll admit I wasn't very good at it. But what exactly did the software do for the technician or for the company that the technician worked for or for the client for that matter?
Yeah, so my elevator pitch on our product is the software is for companies with guys in trucks who build things, guys in trucks who fix things, and guys in trucks who deliver things. So it's business logistics software. So when you think about a company in the trades, they are trying to figure out the logistics between product, between labor pools, between equipment, and the software itself is designed to kind of manage all of those very complex pieces to their business.